right. So a couple of cafes ago, we covered that Pal World, the video game, was being the developer was getting sued. The Pokemon lawsuit. Apparently, there were 3 patents that they were looking at here that they say infringed upon their rights. The Pal World is done. Pal World and Pocket Pair. So back in September, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company announced that they would together be suing Pocket Pair for damages as a result of Pal World infringing upon the rights. Yada yada yada. So up on the website, Pocket Pair unveiled it is being sued for violating 3 patents owned by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. These patents are numbered yada yada B and C. They're all tied to the catching and writing mechanics of Pal World. So the patent has to do with the catching of these characters, don't call them Pokemans, and the writing mechanics. Don't call them Chocobos either. And while the patents in question were only officially filed in the months following Pal World's release, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have started the process of these patents in 2021, prior to Pokemon Legends Arceus arriving. So it looks like there's 3 things that they're suing for here, 3 gameplay mechanics. Here's the most surprising part, Darren. In all of this, they are suing for a combined total of about $65,000 US. So yeah, it looks like they're only suing over the gameplay mechanics and over $65,000. This is clearly just Nintendo going after, I don't want to say anybody, but it's almost like they want to make a point. Like, if you come after a property, we'll come after you. We don't care how small it is.
Yeah, they're sending a message, Chris. It feels like kind of more of a spite move, and it's their mechanics at the end of the day. So
yeah, they'll sue you, just like they're suing Taunter. Nintendo's suing Taunter for $7.5 million. Darren, what do you gather from this story?
Well, it seems to be the kid that's that's actually involved in this. It seems like he's just playing this off from what I'm understanding. I'm not entirely sure here. There's a lot of reading that I've done on it, but it seems to be like he just doesn't give a shit, and he's ready to sort of lock heads with Nintendo on this for whatever reason. But
not smart to do.
No, and it seems to be like, that Nintendo ain't gonna let their grip go on this, from what I'm seeing. But it's like, this guy, they have everything on you. Nintendo is a power player. They have everything on you. And to be, I don't know, if you're doing it for clout, I say just running around thinking you find this is, funny to go toe to toe, to piss them off, then I think you're gonna feel the long love stick of Nintendo fucking you at some point. I don't see this going very well for him. So I think these are very serious guys who are really competent in that respect, that delivering the message and putting people in their place in that respect. So
Jesse Keegan, Jesse Keegan, aka Every Game Guru, accusing him of not only streaming 10 Nintendo games before they came out, but telling his viewers how to obtain them. The list includes The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, Super Mario Party, Jamboree, and Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Let's make it clear, though. He wasn't being sued for streaming pirated games, but it was pirated unreleased games that came from the leaks. So if people want to get caught up with the story.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. These are games that haven't come out yet. Brothership, Jamboree, Echoes of Wisdom, these are all ones that have dropped in the last 2 months. According to the lawsuit, Keegan obtained and streamed leaked Nintendo games at least 50 times. 50!
Yeah.
Don't you know 50? That's more than 49 since 2022. And provided links to the Yuzu and Ryujinx emulators for viewers. Those are those popular emulators that all them kids are using. Nintendo alleged that these actions amounted to trafficking in illegal circumvention devices and insisted that they caused millions of dollars worth of damage through lost video game sales. So, don't get arrogant and challenge somebody to sue you. I would definitely not do that to anybody, actually.
This is a 10 on the graph of fuck around and find out.
Yep. Yep. You ever see the video of the guy?
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to hold the alligator down, and he's like, "I got this." What happens? Alligator flips over.
Done.
Oh, that used to be my arm.
Yeah, and like, so the thing is, the conspiracy. I don't know if it's fact or whatever, but he sent the Nintendo a letter, boasting that he still has 1,000 burner channels that he can stream.
Right.
This content and.
That's crazy.
And that, in quote unquote, this is something that you can do all the time,
Right.
all day, every day. So, yeah, I really feel that this kid's gonna get burned, and it's not gonna be pretty in that respect.
No. I remember, it reminds me of in Home Alone, where he goes to, he gets brave, and he goes, "I'm not afraid anymore. You hear me?" He's like yelling out to the Harry and Marv characters. And he goes outside his house, and he goes, "You hear me? I'm not afraid anymore." And at the first sound, he comes running back into his house. This is, if Nintendo's the crocodile, this is the crocodile just lightly grabbing you by the hand. Yeah. And if you don't comply, it's going to do a death roll.
Yeah, you're screwed. And this, anyway, again, this is a 10 on the fuck around find out scale for me, so...
Yeah.
You don't mess around with the big players.
We'll have more updates as we see them, but obviously it looks like Pal World, they're getting sued for some of the physics, not the physics, but some of the gimmickry that they use with how you catch these characters, and also some of the writing dynamics. But it looks like 65,000. If you got 65,000, you can probably settle this suit and live for another day. But I think this is more about sending a message.
Yep. I think there's a bigger message there for sure.
If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcasts for new episodes every week.